How's it going, everybody? It's Sin City here with NHL 16, be a GM with the Toronto Maple Leafs, getting ready to go ahead into the postseason for against the Florida Panthers. So we're just going to check out where we are exactly. Columbus, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Boston, Buffalo, Tampa Bay, Florida, and Toronto over there in the East. The West, well, no one really cares about the West. Let's just go. A few things I wanted to check out first before we head into it. I want to check out the lineups real quick, see exactly what we're up against. I know that Aaron Ekblad is he's almost a 99 overall, so we're gonna have our work cut out for it. I'm just trying to remember, where is it? Edit lines. There we go. We're going to have our work cut out for us in this series, as we're going to have a hard time really defending against this 98 overall D-man. But before we check him out, look at all this. Okay, so we're pretty much. Anyways, I'm going to go with, this is what my main focus was. Aaron Ekblad, 26-year-old elite two-way defender, and he's 98 overall. He's going to be, he's certainly the future of Florida, but we're going to have a hard time with this team, especially with him in there. I want to check out his season, just how he did this. Oh my God, 81 points this season. Yeah, he definitely deserves being that 98 overall. He'll probably be 99 overall next year. It's his last year to grow. Tyler Myers, Jenkins, Trocheck. So they got pretty good defense. I think they beat us in that, though. I'm going to check out their goalies real quick. There it is. Steve Mason and Darcy Kemper, however you want to pronounce it. So Zachary Fucale and Steve Mason are pretty much matched. But we beat them in the backup goaltender, which is fine. But defensively, I think they got us beat with Aaron Ekblad being a 98 overall. But offensively, I think we can beat them. It's looks like we're pretty much evenly matched. I'm not seeing any franchise listed players like Mr. Franchise right here, even though he's listed for some reason as a top 9 forward. But all right, I thought he was listed as a franchise. But anyways, Korostelev, Vazinov, Nylander, and Leipzig, Gauthier, and Timashov. So I'm really looking to score some goals and some points with these two lines, and then my bottom checking line. Hopefully that's enough. That's enough depth to keep them defensively, keep them offensively, and just make them lose. Because we had enough losing in the first round, had enough not making the playoffs. But hey, we'll try it out. There's Jake Bean, Roman Josi. So we're almost evenly matched. They only got that one player that is outstanding defensively. So you know what? I think we can still take these guys. Aaron Ekblad, being 98 overall, he's probably going to be the one player to try to get around the most, but I'm not worried. I think we'll do just fine. And Juleson, he's been scoring goals for me when we absolutely needed it, so he's a good acquisition from Montreal. Goalie-wise, yeah, Zachary Fucale and Jerry. We definitely beat them in the goaltender situation. Steve Mason's a little bit older than Zachary Fucale, and Fucale's got something to prove. 26 years old. He's going to be. He's pretty much going to be our starting goaltender for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just hopefully we'll be able to take out the Florida Panthers. So, all right, so where am I going now? Edit lines. Okay, so those are the lineup matchups. I think there was a few more things. Yeah, I don't want to play the game. A few more things I wanted to check out here. So, I'm going to hold a team meeting. Hopefully they're going to listen this time. Doesn't matter who we are. We need to play hard as a team. Yeah, we need... Sontag was the only one who didn't like it. Nobody else was listening, but I got 4 guys over there. Hopefully they're the difference makers in the whole series. But Vazinov, yeah. Anyways, all right. So before we head into the game, I just wanted to check out the where Florida is actually compared to Toronto, and it looks like they won the conference, or they won the division easily. Okay, good. I thought they won the President's Trophy as well. So we're not going against the President's Trophy champions. They're second place in the entire league, which still makes me nervous, but where are we right now? And we basically limped into the playoffs, being 16th overall in the entire league. So we're dead last when it comes to matchups. So, you know what? That's if we can beat the Florida Panthers, we're going to be on such a high. But you know, look at the little bit of the series here. The last 6 wins is what we needed to get into the playoffs. 3-0 Ottawa, 2-1 Winnipeg, 4-1 Columbus, 3-2 Pittsburgh, 1-0 Washington, and 5-1 in New York Rangers. That was the game that we needed to beat. Mr. Franchise got a hat trick that game. So you know what? We're where we need to be, and we're going to prove once and for all that we're the team to beat in the Eastern Conference. So here we go. We're going to start the playoffs goals and the 8 times the speed. Here we go against the Florida Panthers. Penalty kill, boys. All right. This is the stuff. This is the part that makes me nervous. This is my favorite part of the series. There you go. 1-0. Soppy gets the first goal. I think he's on my 4th line. On Steve Mason gets the first goal of the game. Power play. 5-on-3. Oh, boy, you got to bury those. 5-on-3 power plays. Come on. All right. So first period, 10 shots to 7, and we got 1-0. Looks like my 4th line stepped up for us first. You know what? Excellent. As long as everybody's pushing on all lines, I have nothing to worry about. So, 1-0. Here we go. Start the second period. All right. Let's see what happens. Power play, boys. Come on. Oh, another power play. There it is. Sontag. There, my 3rd line getting it done too. That's awesome. 2-0 in the 2-0 to start in the second period. 8 minutes left. 7. Oh, but it's not over yet. Cruised on Zachary Fucali. Just comes within 1. Oh boy. 2.5 minutes left. 1.5. 30 seconds. All right. So 2-1 into the third period. We're still leading. This is big. If we can win game 1, I won't be so worried about the series. Oh boy. Here we go. Third period. All right. Oh, there it is. Willie Nylander, however you want to pronounce it. There, my 2nd line getting it done. 3-1. Oh, fuck. Penalty kill. Come on, boys. Kill it off. It's a big penalty kill, too. Okay, there we go. 6.5 minutes left. 6 minutes left. 4.5 minutes left. Oh, my God. Come on. No more goals. No more goals. There it is. Game number... Oh, shit. Wait, hold on a second. Grimaldi and Roman Josi. Roman Josi ends it with an empty netter by the looks of it. 12 seconds left. All hopes for Florida has been lost for game number 1. Excellent, boys. So they come up strong for us. This is excellent. Lars Sontag, Korestelev, individual performance. Everybody stepped up that game. That's exactly what we needed from them. But let's not stop there. Let's just let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But I'm gonna check out my lines real quick. For some reason, everyone's changing for the roster moves. Leipzig, Yossi, Bean. Okay, everybody's where they need to be. Nobody got injured that game. That's good. All right. We're doing really, really well. Special teams, goalies. What am I looking for? There, Gauthier was listed as a franchise again. That's good news. Nylander, Korestelev. So I'm just going to keep the lines just the way that they are. If we won game 1, I think we'll be okay. So simulate. And we're going to go game number 2 in Florida. All right. So here we go. And we start the game again on the penalty kill. That seems to be happening quite a bit. All right. 2-1, 4-1 shots, 5-1 shots. Okay, so we're creaming them in shots. We can actually take these guys out. This shouldn't be a problem. 10 shots to 3. Like, look at that. They're not even showing up to this game. 10 shots to 3. 10. Oh, wait, hold on a second. They're coming back. 3 minutes. 11 shots to 7. Okay, so that's pretty respectable. 15 shots to 8 in the first period. Looks like we got ourselves a defensive game. Aaron Ekblad probably making his presence known on the ice. All right, second period. This is all... Oh, boy. This is all too much. I don't want to lose this one. Oh, boy. Power play. Come on, boys. You can do this. Okay, 8 minutes left. 7 minutes left. Oh, my God. Still no goals. This is why it's the favorite part of my series. This is the part that makes my heart beat the most. My goodness. 22 shots to 18, so they're catching up with us. 19 minutes left. 18 minutes left. Come on. Somebody's got to score that goal. I don't want Steve Mason getting that shutout. He's going to ride a high on us. Okay, 12 minutes left. We're on a power play. Come on. Oh, fuck. Got to get those power play goals, boys. Fuck, I can feel it. Florida's going to score. Florida's going to score. Oh, fuck, I said it. Suzuki gets the goal. 1-0. And there's game number 2. So my boys didn't show up this game. Shut out by Steve Mason, 1-0. And they came back and ended up winning more shots than us. Oh, boy. But hey, we're going back to Toronto. This is where we need to be. Just going to simulate up to the next game. Hopefully there's no locker room chemistry is down. I'm just hoping nobody got injured. Looks like we're okay. But, oh boy. Game number 2. Come on, boys. You got to win in Toronto. Okay, here we go. Oh, first period. All right, penalty kill again. A penalty kill. Fuck. Okay, well, they killed it off. That's good news. The shots are they're leading in shots right now. Well, just barely, but smart defensive game by the looks of it. Power play, penalty kill. Holy fuck. Barkov, he's coming up strong with the Florida Panthers. Oh god, Cam Fowler too on Zachary Fucale. So 2-0 to start the second period. I don't want to lose a first game in Toronto, but by the looks of it, it looks like that we are. So, okay, boys, keep it going. Power play for Florida, and Chartier. This game may be out of reach. Oh fuck yeah, it's out of reach. Is that Martin Jones 4-0 in the second period? Okay, so we're losing our first one in Toronto, so we're trading wins in. Oh, for fuck's sake, Grimaldi, pretty much putting the ice in our hearts right now. 5-0. Oh, jeez. Let's just get this game over with. We're definitely not coming back with 6 goals in the next 17 minutes. So power play. But I don't want Steve Mason getting 2 shutouts. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do you allow in 6 goals? Zachary Fucale let in all those goals. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to put Jerry in it, but okay, there you go. So Timashov, he's showing that he still wants to play. It's good. It's good news. Might have to promote him to the first line. Where the hell are my top liners? I haven't heard anything from them. Timashov's my only one that's been scoring goals. Or the only one that scored a goal that I know that's on the first line. I haven't heard anything from Leipzig or Gauthier. 6-1 loss in game number 3 in Toronto. Come on, boys. Got to do better than that. All right, edit lines. All right, I'm gonna see what I can change up here because I'm not hearing anything from Leipzig, Gauthier. Timashov finally got his first goal of the game in game number 3. Like, okay, so I'm gonna change up Leipzig for Kapanen. My second line, Krestelev and Nylander. I haven't heard anything from Vazinov, but Sampi and Sontag, like they traded goals in the first game, so I'm not hearing anything from my top liners. But Jake Bean, like I don't even know where these guys are. Roman Josi got the empty netter, but I want to keep. Okay, I'm thinking maybe put my top offensive defensemen together. So maybe I can put Connor Carrick right here for Roman Josi. That way I got 2 offensive defensemen on the top line and then a defensive and two-way defender on the second line. That's only for now. We're just going to try that out and see how it works. So there's the first line. And the second line finished. Goalies. Okay, so Fucale's still in net. I want to keep him in net. I think maybe he just had a bad game. Pre-game jitters, first game in Toronto, it does happen to the best of us. So, oh boy, I don't even know what I want to do right now. Shit, no, that was a season. I want to check out the player stats for the playoffs and see what everyone's doing for me right now. Maybe I can make some line changes then. Because we're down 2-1 in the series. That's not good. Against the Florida Panthers, they could probably cream us in the next 2 games, so we're not going to allow that to happen. So who's scoring the goals for us? So Timashov, Sampi, Sontag, and Josi, and Nylander. I'm not seeing anything from my top line except for Timashov. But Leipzig got 2 assists. And where the hell is Mr. Franchise? I'm not seeing anything from him. What the hell happened? He should be leading the charge right now. So how many points do we all have here? Timashov has 3. And Leipzig has 2. Okay, so my top 2 liner, my 2 in my top line are getting the points, and Mr. Franchise isn't getting anything. So he may have led us into the postseason, but you got to keep playing into the postseason. So I'm not going to screw up anything that was working before. So Leipzig is going back on the first line. Nylander, I'm putting you on the first line. Gauthier, he's got to show that he wants to play, and right now he's showing that he's not wanting to play. So Leipzig, Nylander, and Timashov. Hopefully that'll spark Gauthier to get some points. Maybe he'll do better on the second line with Vazinov and Korostelev. So we'll give that a try. Okay. Simulate up to this day. All right. Okay. Yeah. Who cares? Edit lines. Yeah, he's on my AHL. All right. So we're ready to start game number 4. So I'm gonna check out my lines real quick. There's actually something I forgot to do. Okay, no, I thought that the best lines would have went to my NHL team too. I don't want that. So here we go. Game number 4 in Toronto. Come on, boys. We can do 3 in a row right here. No more losses. We're not going to game 7. We're gonna finish this in game 6. I guarantee it. Here we go. 5-on-4 power play. There it is. Korostelev. There. Shook up the second line, and look at that. Korostelev gets a goal on the second line. And Jake Bean, Captain Bean, comes in for us, making it 2-0. Penalty kill. Good job, boys. All right, 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left, 2.5. Oh boy, here we go, boo. This is it. All right, 20 minutes. Second period. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Second period. All right, so we're leading 2-0. Let's just keep the momentum going. I don't want to stop. I want to keep it going. That's enough of this. There it is, Connor Carrick. Look at that, shaking up the lines, and everybody comes through for us. This is excellent. Oh, Chartier coming in on us. So they're making it a game now. So 3-1 into the late in the second period. We can keep this going. What was that? A minute and a half left. 30 seconds. Okay. So we're ready to start the third period, leading 3-1. This is excellent. Hopefully the rest of my team that I shook the lines up will produce for us too. So far it's showing that it's working. Power play. Oh boy, come on guys, you got to bury those power play chances. Oh no, Pizzilia, whatever his name is, showing that it's a game. Come on, no overtime. Just keep it going. 3-2. Come on, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Fucking right, there it is. So we tied up the series, 2-2. This is excellent. 2-2. Okay, so there's a win right there. Now it's back to a best of 3. So all we need to do right now is win 2 games, and we're heading into the semifinals. It would be excellent to beat the first place Florida Panthers in the East. Get them out of the way. The biggest threat of so far in the East. This is excellent. All right, so I'm going to check out the stats real quick, see if my line changes worked. Jake Bean came up with a goal, a huge goal for us, and Connor Carrick did too. So my top 2 D-men that I switched around for Connor Carrick, both of them got goals. That's excellent. Korestelev, good. Korestelev got more points too on the second line, so maybe in there Gauthier, finally, 2 assists. There, good for him. Mr. Franchise getting the points on the second line. So look at that, fucking genius. Move everybody around and hopefully it'll produce then. And that's exactly what happened. Mr. Franchise getting 2 assists. That's what I wanted from him. But he needs to be more of a point getter. Maybe he's just having a slow start. I don't know. But this is perfect. All right. So it looks like we're doing really well for ourselves. I'm really happy with this. Gauthier, Leipzig, Carrick. They could score more goals, but that'll remain to be seen. We're only tied 2-2 right now. We just need to win 2 more against the Florida Panthers. Let's do it in Florida. Let's end their hopes right here. Let's win game number 5. All right, so I'm going to check out my goalies real quick, make sure, okay, Fucali's still in net. Sometimes they switch it on you, and I don't like that, and I don't want to lose a big pivotal game because my backup goaltender was in. So here we go. Fucali versus Steve Mason. Okay. So here we go, first period, and we start on a 5-on-3 power play. Finally, we start on that, but we still couldn't bear the chances. All right, no shit, they're killing us in shots right now. This is not good. This is not good. 7 minutes left, 6.5 minutes left, 5.5, 4.5, 3.5. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. All right, so nothing. Looks like Eric Ekblad is making his presence known defensively. All right, second period, power play. Come on, boys, bury that. Fuck, they can do this. What is that? Goudreau. Excellent. Goudreau getting the, he's on my 4th line, I believe. The left wing 4th liner. Getting the first goal of the series. Of game number 5, sorry. 5.5 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Come on, boys, you can do this. Just keep it going. Take it 1-0. Get Fucali that shutout. He deserves it. So 16 shots to 23. Fucali standing on his head for us. Toronto can do so much better. So, oh boy, here we go. 18 minutes, 16 minutes. Come on, boys. Keep it 1-0. Keep it 1-0. Okay, make it 2-0. Jake Bean. Good for him. Jake Bean. Captain Bean himself. 5-on-4 power play. Can we get another one? No. 2-0. We got that. Captain Bean coming up again. 2 goals in the night. What a monster. Holy shit. 27 shots. Looks like we're winning this one, boys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Game number 5 is ours. Holy shit. We're leading 3-2. And we have a chance to ice it in Toronto. Oh my god. I can't get any better than this. This is excellent. Okay. Kasperi Kapanen, ice time. Well, good. He deserves the ice time too. Lars Sonntag is getting the goals. Toronto, they've gained locker room chemistry. All right, this is good. So I'm just going to check out my lines real quick. Make sure nobody's moving anywhere. I don't want anyone moving. This is where I want them to be. Sonntag. Goudreau was the right winger. Sorry. But he's on my 4th line, so good. He got the game-winning goal that game. Defense, Jake Bean almost at a 90 overall. This is amazing. All right, boys, we can do this. Stat Central. Let's see. What was I looking for? Yeah, I don't need to really check out the stats. Let's just keep it going. We got the momentum shift. We just won 2 in a row against the Florida Panthers, top seeded in the East Florida Panthers. So here we go. Game number 6 in Toronto. Let's finish it, ladies and gentlemen. 5-on-4 power play. No goals. but we're leading in shots. Just barely, but we're leading in shots. Oh, fuck. Varlamov coming up with Florida. Shit. Come on, boys. Kill that penalty. Okay, it's not out of reach yet. We can still do this. We can take them out. Offensively and goalie-wise, we can take them out. Defensively, whatever. We can slip through. They're only human. We can slip right through them. So Varlamov gets the one goal, potentially the game-winning goal for the Florida Panthers. Come on, no. We're not going back to Florida. Let's just finish it here in Toronto. Power play. There it is. Vazyanov finally. Second line showing up. The second line getting it done. Tying it up. 1-1. 10 minutes left. 9 minutes left. Listen, there it is. Willie Nylander, top line. All right. Oh, my God. Jolson, good acquisition from Montreal. This is perfect. All right, so 3-1. We're creaming the Florida Panthers. No, this is our series. You guys are winning this one. Third period. Let's just go. 30 shots to 25. It's a big offensive game tonight. 5-on-4 power play. Nothing gets done. 5-on-4 power play. Nothing gets done. Oh my God. 5-on-4 power play. You know what? If we play the rest of the game on the power play, that's fine. They're not going to get any shots on net with that. 3-2. Oh shit. Jones says otherwise though. Almost making it a game. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Come on. No more. Fucking right. That's right. 3-2 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we're heading to the semifinals, beating the top-seeded Florida Panthers. Sit the hell down, you pieces of shit. Excellent, boys. This is what I'm talking about. Korestelev. Yeah. So there we go. We ended up. We beat them. We finally beat them. Done that scouting trip. Yeah, okay, we'll do this real quick. Because I got that first round draft pick, we gotta get that. First round draft pick in the second round because of Detroit. We're going to be drafting high this year. This is perfect. It'd be amazing if we get like the Stanley Cup and a first round draft pick. So, simulated up to this day, I just want to see who we're going up against next in the Buffalo fucking Sabres. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So another team that has over 50 wins, and we're going up against them. So we'll simulate. No, we'll do that after. I just want to see how the playoff tree is looking so far. Let's see. So playoff tree. Move there in the West. Edmonton and St. Louis, Calgary, Nashville, Toronto, Buffalo, and Pittsburgh, Carolina. So there are the matchups right now. The Dallas Stars, though, President's Trophy winners. Look at that, losing 4-3 to the Edmonton Oilers. That's coming. It's becoming a common thing now. The President's Trophy winners ended in the first round, so that's all right. It doesn't affect us, but we got some pretty interesting matchups now. Buffalo, Toronto, Carolina, Pittsburgh. My God, I don't know who I'd want to face more though. Carolina or Pittsburgh. They probably have 50 wins on their season too. But Carolina beat Boston 4-1. Pittsburgh beat Columbus 4-3. My God. Okay, so. I don't know. This is turning out to be shaping up to be a really good playoff run. I'm actually really surprised we beat the Florida Panthers 4-2. That's just incredible. But let's just check out the stats real quick. See where everybody's faring right now as a team. It looks like after Game 3, after switching up the lines, everybody just started to produce, and that's what we needed because we ended up winning 3 in a row. So this is amazing. All right. So what am I looking for here? So some players didn't get any points, which is fine. Chalmerson, Beaulieu, looks like, what was that? Oh, sorry, I was looking at penalty. Okay, yeah. So some players didn't get any points, but it looks like the rest of the team did. It looks like 2 or 3 players didn't get any points. I'm fine with that. But leading the, assists, 3-3, 2-2. All right, so everybody's producing where they need to. But it's only been 6 games. I'm not expecting to have any 10-point players at the moment. But Jake Bean. Captain Bean himself getting 5 points in 6 games. So he's proven to be almost a point per game player. My God. And Frederic Gauthier only getting assists. He hasn't scored a goal yet. Mr. Franchise has to come up strong, or else he's going to be staying on that second line. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this exciting playoff run, I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for tuning in. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you again in round number 2 against the Buffalo Sabres. Take care.